Netcasts originating from the birthplace of the oil industry. We are the Stream.
Tonight, the Titusville Rockets are on the road to take on the Wilmington Greyhounds. Our coverage is brought to you by Farmers National Bank. Come home to Farmers. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group for GM and Chrysler on the Hightown Road. By the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets. By Morrison Builder Supply for all of your home improvement projects. By Big G Tire and Auto. Get back on the road with Big G. By Middleton Chiropractic. Start living a higher quality of life. By Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs. By Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities. By Titusville Area Hospital, high tech, top docs. By Acorn Acres for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements. By Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville. And by the Cranberry Mall for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84, the Blue Canoe, Bars Insurance, DNS Printing, Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, and Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Good evening and welcome to the Schmidt Heating and Cooling TJ's Taxi pregame show. Luke Rio and Jim Bodemer along with the entire Stream crew to bring you tonight's football game. Week 4, Jim, already. Hard to believe.
Well, it is, and the neat thing about it is we've gone through 4 weeks of really good weather to get into a football season. Of course, down here we're on turf, so weather not quite as an important factor as it has been in some other situations. But, yeah, as you mentioned, we're into the fall season. We have 4 weeks of football in, and this should be a good one. We're looking forward to this ball game tonight. Wilmington coming in 1-2. Titusville 0-3. We'll talk about that as we go along here in the pregame. But all in all, we're looking for a really good football game here at Wilmington as the Titusville Rockets are entertained on homecoming night for the Wilmington Greyhounds. Should be a good one, Luke.
Alrighty, Jim. Greyhounds have been tough in the past. They say that they're kind of having a down year. We can talk a little bit about that. Also, we'll talk about the keys to tonight's game, the players to watch out for, and what they need to do tonight as we are here week 4 of high school football. The Rockets and the Greyhounds from Wilmington.
Yeah, you mentioned the strength of the Wilmington program, and they have been for several years. And I'm not too sure I'm going to buy this down thing that some of the people talk about. They are 1-2, beat West Middlesex in week 1 by a couple scores, a couple touchdowns. Lost a squeaker to Grove City, and Grove City is a good football team, always a good football team. Lost by a couple points to Grove City, and then last week got blown out by Hickory. Titusville, on the other hand, let one get away from it, Franklin, with about 12 penalties. You can't make those mistakes and win. Same thing happened to Titusville in our home opener against Reynolds. So we had 2 possible wins right there. Certainly one of those 2 should have been in the win column for Titusville. So theoretically, we could have come in here 2-1 or 1-2, just like the Greyhounds. So last week, Titusville blown out by Sharon. So it's going to be a game of who's going to win, I think, in the trenches here this evening. I say that every week, but I think that's how it's going to work out here this evening with the Greyhounds playing that power football they play here in Mercer County. Can Titusville stop them? So I'm not sure I'm going to buy this down year kind of a thing. We're only 3 weeks into the season. I know they're 1-2, the Greyhounds, but they have a strong program here, and I anticipate that they're going to be a pretty good football team as the season goes along. All
righty, the start of tonight's game, about 16 minutes away. We'll take a quick timeout and bring you all the exciting action of Titusville Rocket football from Wilmington tonight. It's Titusville Rocket football on the Stream. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Grapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
All right, welcome back to Wilmington. Homecoming tonight for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, this is running into our first homecoming of the year, and certainly we'll have at least 2 now. We'll have this one and the one up in Titusville. However, we don't know, as these other schools, what they have scheduled as far as homecomings. So we may run into 2 or 3. I like homecomings. They're fun to watch, and it's fun to watch the parents and the fans, whatever school's participating in it. So gives a little bit longer halftime break, but it does create a really nice festive activity for the football game. And that's just part of college football or high school football. We talked about this last week, Luke, just the atmosphere of football. And you certainly have it down here. Very nice facility here at Wilmington. And it would be a very noisy, a very productive crowd in terms of cheering for their kids on this side. We are on the Wilmington side of the field, so you'll hear that noise. Fairly decent amount of people coming in here from Titusville so far. We're still, as Luke said, about 12, 14 minutes away from kickoff. But homecoming is a good festive time. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be a good evening.
All righty, and as you can see there, the band making their way in.
Yeah, we had an opportunity, just speaking of that, that's part of the football season for me is the marching bands. I've always liked marching bands, and we'll pick up a little bit as they come down the field. But I was telling Mike Holochek, our cameraman, that their pregame show is all patriotic music. It's one of the few bands I've seen in a long time that spends their time playing a lot of this patriotic music, a lot of marches. So good band. It should be fun. We'll hear them a little bit at halftime, too.
All righty, let's talk about the keys to the game. Jim.
Well, this is a hard one for me. I don't know a lot about the Wilmington Ball Club. I tried to look some things up online. I know that they're very capable of putting some points on the board. They're very capable of putting some yardage up. And so one of the keys I thought is, first of all, Titusville has to have the leaders step up. So far, we haven't seen anyone really take charge out on the field for Titusville. Todd Brown does a good job on the offensive side, and along with Easton Hug, but we just don't have that declarative leadership out there that we need. I think that has to happen for us. The other thing we have to do, Luke, I think, is control the line. We've got to keep Wilmington off the field offensively. We've not been able to do that this year. I think we're averaging about 115 yards in offense rushing per game. That's only about, maybe 15 plays a game offensively in rushing. And so that does not keep their offense off the field very long. So we do have to control that. We need to have a balanced offense. We need to be able to run and throw the ball. The running game will set up the throwing. We know that Todd Brown's got a very good arm. I still contend he's one of the better quarterbacks you'll see in our conference. He's having a tough year right now with it, but he was leading one of the second leading passer in the district going into last week's game. Excuse me, but last week's game, those jalapenos are getting to me here, Luke. The last week's game with Sharon, he had not a really good outing. Sharon played us well, put a lot of pressure on Todd, so he had trouble with that. So we do need to have a balanced offense. And then again, it always comes down to it. We need to be fundamentally sound. Can't make crazy mistakes up front. So I think for Titusville, that's the thing we do. I think on the other side of the ball, Wilmington, of course, will want to control the line. They want to do the same things we're doing. They like to move the ball and I'm sure that they have some strong running backs. We'll talk about that with our starting lineups, and I understand are really good quarterbacks, and we'll talk about that too here in a second. Players to watch. Always Todd Brown, and for Titusville, Todd's the quarterback. He got a lot of pressure last week, as I mentioned. They got to keep the pressure off him. As he goes, so go the Rockets. If he can control the ball, Terms have time to pass. He throws the ball well. He has some pretty good receivers. Another one of the keys, I think, to the game is our receivers being able to step up and catch the ball in traffic. If they can do that, then that's going to enhance our running game. So Todd likes to run the ball. So I think Todd's a key. I think Easton Hogan, Aaron Lee, I don't have his name on your screen right now, but Aaron Lee, the two running backs for Titusville, both have to have some pretty good ball games in order to enhance our passing game. On the other side of the ball, Wilmington has a quarterback, 6'3", 188. He's a junior. Cody Llewellyn. He's a left-handed thrower, which is going to give you a little bit of trouble when you're not used to seeing that ball coming off the left side. They have a couple of big running backs in Riley Kohler. He's a 5'11", 205-pound senior. And Jake Sauter, a junior at 178, and Belosi at 165. So they have some pretty good running backs. They've got a big outside kid in the name of Mark Peoples. He's a 6'5", wide out. So, and they like to throw the ball because Llewellyn, I think, is going to be the key to them, their quarterback. So I think those are the keys we've got to watch for tonight. And again, if we can control Llewellyn, we can stop this running game with our monster defense that we play. We have a good shot here tonight. It's just you've got to get down and get her done.
About 8 minutes and 45 seconds to the start of tonight's ball game. Again, we are in Wilmington. It is their homecoming. The weather is holding off as we take a minute to talk about that weather forecast. It looked like it's going to be a pretty wet night, but looking at the radar and the hour-by-hour forecast, it looks like it's going to hold off till well after the game.
Yeah, we were laughing coming down. Adam kept looking at the weather, and the first time he looked at it, it was supposed to rain, about 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
And then he looked at it 4 minutes later, and it was 10 o'clock, and then last I heard 11. So.
Yeah, earlier today it was 6 o'clock, so, it's just kept moving up.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, it can take to 2 in the morning. I really don't
right.
care.
Rain while I'm sleeping. So, yeah, you're right, Luke. It should be a pretty good night. It should hold off, and we should have a really good night for football this evening. The Wilmington Greyhound Marching Band is out on the field right now and formed a big W for Wilmington, and they're going to be playing the national anthem. So we'll take a moment and hear the playing of our national anthem. Wilmington High School Marching Band with our national anthem. That's a little different arrangement, Luke, that I haven't heard for a while. Good job, and now I think it's a Wilmington alma mater. So anyway, you got our keys to the game. We got good weather. We got everything going. What we don't have, Luke, is the team's out in the field. We don't have the kickoff, and we won't know exactly what's going to happen until all of that occurs. But on paper, it looks like a good one.
All righty.
Got to play the game, though, don't we?
Absolutely, and we're going to 6.5 minutes away from the start of tonight's ball game. Again, the Rockets and the Greyhounds. We'll take this time out. Got Titusville Rocket football for you next, right here on the stream.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville. Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's 2 on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
And welcome back. Again, the Rockets and the Greyhounds as the Rockets begin their first of 3 weeks on the road, Jim. That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, it really is, and they're all down this way. And we're into the meat of the order right now for Titusville, and we're going to be hitting up this week with Wilmington, next week with Hickory. So we got 2 tough ones back-to-back as we do some traveling here. But that's the way it works, and you've got to be able to pick it up and get her done on the road. And I think if Titusville could pick up a win here tonight, it would be a tremendous, tremendous boost going into next week's ball game. But you can't look at next week. We got to get it done here, as Luke and I mentioned, just going to the break. And Mike, you know as I do that you can talk and talk and talk, but until you play the game, you don't know what's going to happen. And I don't care what the stats say. Those kids get out there and play, and a couple of breaks, and the game can change one way or the other.
Yeah, and I think we found that out in the Reynolds game. You know, if you remember that the score was not indicative of, you know, the way it was. You know, it like you said, they had 2 little mental breakdowns in the game. You take those 2 away, it's a 21-14 game.
Yeah, and so hopefully that won't happen to us tonight. We'll keep things together, and this come out to be a really dogfight. I hope this be a good football game.
Alrighty, a few minutes away from the kickoff of tonight's game. Again, the Titusville Rockets coming in here 0-3. The Greyhounds 1-2 as the Greyhounds make their way out onto the field. Kickoff just moments away. You're listening to Titusville Rocket football on the stream. We'll be back right after this. Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Armstrong's Value Pack brings you more of the kids programming your family wants. Sprout Signature, The Good Night Show, tucks your preschooler in every night. Look to The Hub for Goosebumps, Fraggle Rock, and a new season of Family Game Night. And Boomerang has all our favorite classic cartoons for the kid in everyone. Nick Jr. and Nick Teen, Disney Jr. and Disney XD. Call today and add these great channels and more. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Welcome to Titusville Area School District's presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on the Stream.
From Wilmington, it's Titusville Rocket football on the stream. It's homecoming here for the Greyhounds. Titusville Rocket football brought to you by Farmers National Bank, by Donovan & Bauer Auto Group, by the Colonial Machine Company, by Morrison Builder Supply, for Big G Tire and Auto, by Middleton Chiropractic, by Bluegill Graphics, by Armstrong Cable, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Acorn Acres, by Morelli's Jewelry and Repair, by the Cranberry Mall. Rocket football is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84, by the Blue Canoe, by Bars Insurance, by DNS Printing, by Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, by Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, by Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. We're wrapping up the Schmidt Heating and Cooling TJ's Taxi pregame show. Kickoff now seconds away. Final thoughts, gentlemen, before we start tonight's ball game.
Well, just get out there and get it done. Like I say, take control and keep yourself mentally in the ball game. Don't let them get a jump on you. And for the Rockets, just get it underway and get it done. All right, a big thanks to Schmidt Heating and Cooling and TJ's Taxi pregame show. Words of wisdom there, Jim. yeah.
Score more points than the other team.
That's just basically what it comes down to, doesn't it? Keep your head up, hit hard, and get it done. I expect that's what's going to happen. I really think it's going to be a good football game. We know both teams like to hit, and it's going to be a matter now as to whether Titusville is going to control their running game. And the thing about it, Mike, is I was watching them warm up. This Llewellyn kid, quarterback from Wilmington, can throw the ball pretty well. And they have a big 6'5" receiver out there in Mark Peoples. So that could be an aspect of the game that I haven't seen down here in Wilmington a whole lot.
Yeah, well, last year I remember that Llewellyn, he had a very good game. And like he said, he is left-handed. It does throw a challenge. You know, if you're not used to seeing a left-handed quarterback, it sounds stupid, but not really.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole different thing. It's like playing basketball. You're used to playing against that right hand. All of a sudden, the kick is up there with a left-handed shot. It just makes a difference psychologically with you.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
One of the things that we always talk about with Rocket football this year is size. Let's look real quick at the line for some of the big boys here in the Wilmington side. There's Josh Wrightson. He's a junior, 5'11", 260. He'll be the starting center. Left tackle is Anthony Bernardi. Anthony Bernardi is a freshman, 6'2", 225. On the right tackle side, Dakota Boyle is a sophomore, 6'1", 305 pounds. So they've got some weight out there. Right guard is Shea Clark. He's 5'11", 210. And the left guard is Casey Hilton, 6'2", 208. So all their linemen are over 200, and some of them a little bit bigger than that. So that's going to be a challenge for Titusville, who comes in here with a small lineup. We do have, I believe, Ty Nickel will not be playing tonight, and we'll have to see who starts in his place at the tackle position. So that could be a factor here in the evening as the evening progresses also. Finishing up the lineup, just so you get used to these names, Mark Peoples, a junior, 6'5". He's a split-out wide receiver for this ball club of Wilmington. Josiah Blosey. Blosey is a 5'9", 165-pound running back. Jake Sauter, 6 foot, 178-pound running back. Riley Kohler, a senior at 5'11", 205 at the fullback position. And Cody Llewellyn, a junior, 6'2", 188. Wilmington's going to kick off to Titusville. Titusville will send Brady Corkland and I believe McIntyre. Let's see. Skylar McIntyre will go back with. Check that. It'll be Aaron Lee standing back there.
Skylar's coming up. That's Aaron Lee.
Yeah, Aaron Lee and Brady Corkland standing back at about the Titusville 10. As James Garner gets ready to kick off for Wilmington. We're set to go here as we get this game underway. Wilmington and Titusville. Wilmington homecoming. Left-footed kicker comes down. It'll be taken by Corkland at about the 12, across the 15. Hands it off to Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee tries to cut it up the middle. He'll get to about the 22, and down he'll go. First down and 10. Titusville spotted somewhere out around the 22, 23-yard line. Tried to run a reverse, but Aaron saw nothing to the outside. Cut it back up the middle. And Titusville will put it in play, first down and 10.
Yeah, that's the importance of running your lanes. And that's, one of the things when you're a special teams coach, you always emphasize.
Titusville comes out of the huddle. We'll send double wides. We send trips to the right, double to the left for Titusville. Brown in shotgun. See how we go here. Todd looking to downfield. Gets the pass way up short. It's caught for about a 5. No, check that. We lost it. That was Cody Sines. Thought he had it, but in there to make the stop, Jake Sauter for the Greyhounds. Incomplete pass. Second down 10. Coming right out of his slot over the middle. Would have been a gain of about 3 on the play. Titusville quickly will send doubles to the left. Doubles to the right. Titusville running a quick offense. It goes to Aaron Lee. Cuts it to the outside. Now tries to cut back up the middle. Gets loose. He's out across the 20, 30, and out to about the 35. It'll be a first down. All of a sudden, he shot out of there. I thought he was down out there about the line of scrimmage. But he saw something over there, Mike.
Yeah, good second effort.
Very much so. Enough for the first down. First down and 10, Titusville.
Yeah, like you said, they got the quick set. They got the wide splits again like they had last week also.
Corcoran and Ackerman come to the left side. Doubles to the right. Brown still in shotgun. Brown looking to throw. He's got a lot of speed coming after him. He better get out of there. There's a flag down. It'll be a holding Titusville as Brown gets it downfield out of bounds, but it's in the holding vicinity. It will be Titusville with the hold. 34 was just chucking in there that's Brendan Monswell. And 5'9", 160-pound outside linebacker was just chasing big time. Todd had to roll out and get rid of that ball. Unfortunately, it'd be a hold, so it'll bring up a first down 10, first down 20 for Titusville. Those are the things that we talked about, Mike, that happened to us in the first game with Franklin. The penalties started to kill us. And here we are in our first drive. Now we pick up a hold.
Well, that's one of the things that
that's a 15, too.
Yeah, if they're going to, be in this ball game the entire time, they can't make mental mistakes and they can't give up penalties like that.
Trip to the right for Titusville. Brown's going to go under center. Backs are split. Corcoran wide to the left. Ball's handed off to the first man through, hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll check and see who's in there. Can't catch the number for Wilmington. A gain of none on the play. Second down, 25 for Titusville. Check that. Now they have a third down. I thought that should be a second.
I was going to say, I thought it'd be a second, replay of the down.
Yeah, now they've changed it to second down. Titusville out of the huddle. We'll go back to shotgun. Double wides right for Titusville and to the left. Single back. Todd dropping straight back, looking to throw. Pressure comes to the outside. It's complete to Aaron Lee. Aaron catches it at the 25, knocked out of bounds about the 27-yard line. And coming up somewhat close to the original line of scrimmage, but not quite there. And it'll bring up a third down and, let's see where they spot. It's on the 33-yard line, so it'll be a third down and about 20 for Titusville. Pick up about 5 was all in that play. I thought he had a lot more than that. Titusville now with double wides to the right, wide side of the field to Titusville's right. Always in a double set for Titusville. Looking down deep and overthrows everybody as he thought that the wideout was going to be Cody Sines, and he thought Cody was going to stop and go. Todd threw it deep. Cody broke it off, and the ball was overthrown. Brings up the first punting situation for Titusville. And so it'll be fourth down and a bundle. Coming back now for the Greyhounds. Spencer DeMetal is one of those, and I'll check the number on the other side of the return man. I'm going to guess that it is Josiah Belosi. Titusville getting ready to kick. So Titusville not able to do something this first drive. Had it started, got a first down, then the holding penalty really hurt. Nice punt by Titusville. Fair catch out here at the 40-yard line of the Greyhounds, and that's where the Greyhounds will put it in play. First down and 10 on their own 40-yard line with just 10 minutes left here in the first quarter, just underway. This will be the first possession for the offense of the Wilmington Greyhounds. Llewellyn will run the offense now for the Greyhounds. We'll see now what Titusville can do defensively. A lot of double wing set for the Greyhounds. They come out of the huddle, and they are going to go to a double wing. They'll have Blosey and Scotter on the wings. Kohler in the backfield, under center Llewellyn. Pitch back comes to number 19, gets out there. That would be Slaughter from his wing position. Got hit about the line of scrimmage, broke that tackle, and fell forward to about the 44-yard line. Pick up a 4 in the play, second down 6.
Looks like just good old-fashioned smash-mouth football.
Yeah, we're used to seeing it down here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it must be like a standard for like all the schools in this area.
Yeah, you pitch her back and follow your blockers. This time they'll send Peoples wide to the right. Now the backs will be split. Blosey will be in the wing to the left. Single wing offense. Now in motion is Blosey. They give it to him. He's coming around the right side across the 45 to 50 and dropped it about the Titusville 47-yard line. It'll bring up a first down for the Greyhounds as they pick up about 7, 8 on the play. It'll be first down and 10. It'll be at the Titusville 46-yard line. Wide side of the field is to the left for the Greyhounds, but they're running everything here to the right, the short side. They'll send Peoples wide to the left. Again, they'll go to a double wing. Kohler in the backfield in motion. Ball's given up to Kohler straight up the middle. Good stop. Get him. And they do it at the line of scrimmage. got a good hit. I don't know who broke in there initially for Titusville. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Austin Christie.
Yeah, that's
in Oaks.
I think it was Oaks that actually got him. I'm not sure.
But a good stop at the line, no gain, 2nd down 10. Maybe a foot, but we'll call it 2nd and 10. First quarter action here at Wilmington. Wilmington's homecoming, no score. Wilmington with their first possession. Mark Peoples will go wide to the left. Jake Sauter will be in the wing right. Backs are split. In motion goes Sauter. Llewellyn under center. Fumble on the play. Llewellyn picks it up, but he's going to be hit right away. Good job by the Rockets to see that. Llewellyn tried to pick it up. I noticed in the warm-ups they had a little bit of trouble with this snap. That was an under center snap.
That's one of those things too. You know, if they're using a second string center or backup center, you know that can cause some trouble. You know, when you're not used to working with the same guy. Now I don't know if that's the case.
Well, the center's a big boy, 5'11", 260. Of course, he's looking at Oaks and Christie on right in his face, so he might be thinking of something else. Backs a split once again. In motion goes Sauter. Ball's given off on the counter. Oh, good move. Up across the 45, the 40, the 35. There's a block in the back. It's 30 and down to about the 27. Ooh, I wondered about that one. Thought there was a flag, not thrown. It'll be 1st down and 10 now for Wilmington. Had a shot at him in the backfield, and just at the last minute, Wilmington with a good block on Christie, and the runner was able to take the ball up to the Titusville 32-yard line. Now they put it 1st down and 10 at the Titusville 32. Single Sauter in the wing to the right. Back split again behind Llewellyn. In motion is Sauter. Ball's given off to Riley. Up the middle, Kohler down to the Titusville 20. Going off the left side now, off of the Titusville, their left side. Titusville's right side defensively. Pickup of about 8 on the play, be 2nd down and 2. So 2nd down and 2 here, first quarter action. 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Greyhounds driving. This is their first possession. Titusville's had a couple of shots to stop this drive and just weren't not able to bring down the runner into a wing left, wing right. Single back. Sauter in motion. Sauter gets the ball, going to his left, got a blocker out in front. Gets to the outside. He's at the 15. He's at the 10 and dropped on the inside the 10-yard line. Coming up to make the hit is Corkland. He made the saving tackle. However, it'll be a 1st down and goal for the Greyhounds at the Titusville 5-yard line. Pulling guard Anthony Bernardi got a good block out there for Jake Sauter, and they were able to pick up some big yardage in that play. 1st down and goal from the 5. People goes to the left. Again, Sauter in the right, Blasi in the left wing. Fumble on the play, and Llewellyn picks it up and drives ahead. And 2 good breaks for the Greyhounds. 2 fumbles on the snap. They got them both. And that time they picked up a couple of yards in the play to bring up a 2nd and goal at about the Titusville 3. So 2nd down goal. They mark it at the 2 with 5:59 left to go here in the first. This time, DeMetal goes wide to the left. Double wing, and the ball's handed off to Kohler. He drives straight ahead into the end zone. Touchdown. Straight ahead drive by Riley Kohler. He'll pick up the score with 5:44 to go in the first quarter. It is 6-0 the Greyhounds as they get ready for the extra point. Kicker for the Greyhounds will be James Garner, left-footed kicker.
Great actor.
Yes, he was.
So, knee in the Rockford Files.
Snap, kick, and it's good. With 5:44 to go here in the first quarter, Greyhounds 7, the Rockets nothing. Rocket football on the stream. We'll be right back.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads, make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group. Route 8 North in Titusville.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Getting set to kick off will be the Greyhounds. Gargiglio will be kicking off now. He approaches the ball and he gets the kick down the middle. It's going to come to Corcoran at the 15. Corcoran coming straight up the field. Corcoran out to the outside. He's up to the 40. He's loose at the 50. Got one man to beat. He's at the 30, the 25, and down at about the 20-yard line. The kicker brought him down. Had not been for him, Corcoran had 6 for Titusville. Good return down to the Greyhounds' 20-yard line.
Yeah, he broke one tackle and just accelerated after that.
You know, when he came up there within 10 yards of the activity, the blocking, you could see there was a hole forming right there for him, Mike, and he just accelerated and got to the outside. The kicker had a good angle on him, and that's the only thing that saved the Greyhounds from us getting a score on that 80-yard return. Trips to the left for Titus, so we got to capitalize on this. First down and 10. Ball at the 22 of the Greyhounds. Brown in shotgun. On the snap, Brown looking to throw, looking down the middle. He's got a lot of pressure, lost the ball, fumble, picked up by the Greyhounds. He's at the 40, running towards the 20, the 15, 10, touchdown. Mitchell Whiting of the Greyhounds picks up the fumble off the hands of Todd Brown and takes it about 65 yards in for the touchdown. What a break for the Greyhounds. What a bad break for the Rockets.
Yeah, that was something they did not need. Let's put it that way.
We're rolling to our right, and Todd getting ready to throw. They had like 4 guys on him, and Whiting come in, and somebody hit the ball. I don't think it was Whiting, but he was right there, picked the ball up, and scampered in for about 60 yards for the touchdown, and that really hurts. Extra point attempt by Garner. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is no good. 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Big break for the Greyhounds. It's 13-0 Wilmington. We'll be back with their kickoff right after these messages.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Armstrong's Value Pack brings you more of the kids programming your family wants. Sprout Signature, The Good Night Show, tucks your preschooler in every night. Look to The Hub for Goosebumps, Fraggle Rock, and a new season of Family Game Night. And Boomerang has all our favorite classic cartoons for the kid in everyone. Nick Jr. and Nick Teen, Disney Jr. and Disney XD. Call today and add these great channels and more. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Gardner to kick off. It's going to be a short kick coming to the right side. They're not going to give it to Corcoran. Here comes to Cody Signs at the 28. Goes across the right side. He's across the 30. Take it upfield. Turns up 35 and out to the 42-yard line. Good return by Cody. Well, it didn't take the coach long, Terry Verrilli of the Greyhounds, to say, okay, we're not going to kick it to Corcoran again. They come up short to Cody Signs on a designed kick by Garner. And Titusville now will have it in play, first down and 10 at their own. They'll spot it now at the 41-yard line of Titusville. So, boy, that's one of those plays, Mike, that just knocks the wind right out of your sails. Had a good return and just something that happens.
Yeah, especially after a good return like that. You know, I mean, you got some positive energy going, and then, you know, you just, you know, like you said, it just takes the wind out of your sails.
Cody Signs, coming from his wing position, comes across the right side in motion, giving the ball and drives ahead. Pickup of maybe 1 on the play, second down and 9. Yeah, it does. And this is what we talked about. One of our pregame things, Luke, is that leaders got to step up now. This is where you really need that leadership to come up, and we need to get back into this thing and spark, get ourselves a touchdown, get ourselves back in mentally into the game. Double wides left and right for Titusville. Brown's getting a lot of pressure. There's a flag, and there is a penalty on the Greyhounds as they came into the neutral zone. Yeah, one of the things, and I'll mention this one time because I don't believe in it, but you get a season going like this, an 0-3 season, and you've had yourself some trouble with penalties in the first game. You come back to Reynolds and make some mistakes. 2 games you could have won, get blown out last week, and now you come in here and this happens to you. You start thinking Murphy's Law. If it can happen to us, it will. And you got to get your mindset changed on that.
And that's very true.
Double wides both sides again for Titusville. Brown on the snap, dropping straight back. A lot of pressure. Brown tries to step up. He's going to be hit and drop back at the 40-yard line. And there is the other thing we talked about, controlling the line. And right now, the Greyhounds getting off the ball, and Todd does not have a lot of time back there. And that time he hung onto the ball. He tried to step up into the pocket, but it collapsed on him, and a host of linemen brought him down.
I was going to say that was the problem. There really wasn't no pocket to step up into.
Yeah, that's true. It was a collision course from the get-go. 3rd down, 10, Titusville. We are still in first quarter, 13-0 Greyhounds, 4 minutes to go. Brady Corcoran comes wide to the left. We have trips to the right. Aaron Lee in the backfield with Todd Brown in shotgun. Brown dropping straight back, looking to throw. He's got Corcoran deep. He's got his man beat, and it is played beautifully in there. As closing nicely was Dwight Scott. As the ball came up just a little bit short, Corcoran was behind him, but Scott closed and was able to tip the ball away. Thought we had one right there.
Yeah, it looked good, from the beginning. It was designed well. It's just, they covered. They covered very well on it.
4th down, 10, Titusville now with their second punt. DeMeadow will be back standing at about his 29-yard line. Also, I believe, will be DeRose. We'll check that Blosey on the left side. 2 back for Greyhounds. Good snap, almost fumble snap, gets the kick away. Off the side of the foot, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 37-yard line or so. See where they spot. So it'll be 1st down and 10. The Greyhounds leading 13-0. They drove in their first possession, and they scored at the 5:44 mark. Kohler from a 2-yard run after a long drive, and it was 7-0. But then they picked up the fumble as they hit Brown in the backfield. Ball came loose. Whiting picked it up with about 65 yards. Kick was no good. They lead 13-0. See what they can do now in their third drive here in the first quarter. 3:33 to go. Peoples comes to the right. Backs are split. They got a man in the wing left. Cody Llewellyn under center in motion. The ball is handed off to the motion man coming to the left. Out to the right side, across the 40. The 45 out to the 40. Ball's loose, and Titusville has it. We'll see if they're going to make the call. We're waiting still for the call as Titusville has the ball. And it will be Titusville's ball just inside the Titusville 50. So it'll be at the Titusville 49, 1st down and 10, Titusville. Blosey had a good gain and on the tackle, lost the ball. Titusville recovers, 1st down and 10 midfield.
Well, maybe this is our break we've been looking for.
It could be. We just get something going here offensively.
Just put it in and score.
Corcoran wide to the right. Ackerman in the wing right. Cody Signs in the wing left and Brown wide left. Brown gives the ball off to Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee tries to drive ahead, gets across, maybe across the 50. Gang tackled right at about that spot to pick up maybe a 1 on the play.
I think maybe his forward progress gave him a yard, maybe.
Yeah, half a yard will give him, right?
Okay.
They did move them. They moved the down marker away from the stick, so maybe half a yard. We'll call 2nd down and 9. 2:59 to go here in the first. Again, same formation, Titusville, double left, double right. Brown in shotgun. Dropping back to throw. Still has to roll to his right. Gets pressure. He's getting a little bit loose. He's still running. Pulls the ball down. Yes, he's across the 50, the 45, and knocked out and runs out of bounds at about the 42, 43 line series. Now they say he stepped out before that at the 46. So pick up of about 4 on the play. Make it 3, be 3rd down 7.
I was going to say, from the angle I'm at up here, I could not see where exactly he went out.
Hey, I couldn't tell either. I had him a little further downfield, but then that's what I want him to do.
Yeah.
Double wides, both sides for Titusville once again. Ball's at the 46 of the Greyhounds. Brown dropping back, looking to throw. Still looking to throw. Over the middle, and he throws behind the receiver. Pass out there was intended for Carter. Yeah, Zach Carter. And just a little bit behind him. Brings up a 4th down at the 46. You know, in all honesty, this has not been that bad a quarter. We've had opportunities. Even that first drive, Mike, we had opportunities to make some tackles. We missed them at the scrimmage. Then they got the holes, and they made the breaks. The big break, of course, that fumble.
Once again,
we haven't played that badly.
Yeah, we haven't played that badly. It's just, once again, just the small little mental mistakes. And, that can cost you a game.
Stearns back to kick. He'll get it away from about his 43, 44-yard line. Good kick. It's going to come down to about the 15. Out across the right side, DeMarcus. Oh, he breaks one tackle. The freshman brings it out to about the 31-yard line. DeMetal, that would be a 5'10", 156-pound freshman. Looks like a little bit of a speedster out there. And he's going to stay in the game? Yes, he is. 1st down and 10 now for the Greyhounds. With 2:19 to go here in the first quarter, 13-0 Wilmington. And we'll see now what the Titusville defense can do. We can pick it back up. Offensively, not able to get anything done. So the defense is going to have to do some real hard work out here for Titusville tonight. Wide to the left will go Peoples. DeMetal is in the wing left. Stoddard wing right. The ball's given to Stoddard coming across the left side. Makes one hit. Drives straight ahead. He's out across the 35 to about the 37. That's nothing more than coming from the right wing and kind of a little bit of a counter up the left side off left tackle. Picked up about 7 on the play. 2nd down 3.
Yeah, he just basically moved the pile.
Slaughter is a 178-pound, 6-foot junior for the Greyhounds. This time coming out of the huddle, they'll send man wide right. Double wing. Ball's given off the second man through on the counter, and it is DeMetal, and he's going to be hit and dropped at about the 44, but he'll have a 1st down. Brady Corcoran up to make the hit for Titusville. Tell you what, I've been impressed with Brady Corcoran this year so far. He got a little freshman kid out there, 155-pounder, and he has taken some nasty hits. He's also given out some nasty hits.
I was going to
done a good
say,
job.
yeah, he has really had a good year.
He has. Been very impressed with him as a freshman, sticking his head in there. He knows he's outgunned in terms of weight. Wide to the left is Peoples. He's got a double wing once again. DeMarco and Sauter. Dropping straight back is Llewellyn's going to throw to the outside. He gets it to the big receiver. Peoples, he's dropped immediately at about the 49 of Titusville. Will pick up about 7-8 on the play. Peoples is a large boy, 6'5". Guarded out there by Chase Ackerman, who's 5'6" maybe, if that. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8.
I'm going to say 6'5", let me guess, he's on the basketball team too.
I don't know, I was looking at this because I like basketball, as you know, and I'm learning, I think it's bigger sized boys here for being on basketball team. Wide to the right. Now will come Trodden. Double wing. Ball's getting up the first man through, drives straight ahead. I believe it's Kohler. He's going to have enough for the 1st down as he gets out across the 45 of Titusville, inside the 45 to the 44 of Titusville. So a pickup of about 4 or so on the play, enough for the 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and 10, the Greyhounds. We're coming down to the end of the first quarter. 33 seconds left to go here in the first quarter as the Greyhounds lead 13-0. First drive, good drive by the Greyhounds. Second score was a pickup fumble, and they ran it back for the TD. Double wing once again. Llewellyn under center. Ball goes to the first man through, and no, Llewellyn keeps it, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Good read in there. I think it's Easton Hogue. It was Easton at command. Cody Sines helps to finish it off along with Christie. But that was a good job by the defensive line of Titusville at that time reading that, and Cody Llewellyn was dropped for a big loss to bring up 2nd down and 10 as the first quarter comes to an end. End of 1 period of play here at Wilmington. The score of the Wilmington Greyhounds 13, our Rockets nothing. Rocket football on the stream. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
13-0 as we get set to go here to begin the second quarter. First, check that, 2nd down 16 for the Greyhounds at their own 49-yard line. Good play in there this last play by Titusville's defense. Good opportunity now if we can stop them here. It'd be a good opportunity for Titusville to get some pretty good field position. Sauter in motion to the right. He gets the ball coming to the left side, across the 50, the 45, and knocked out of bounds. No, he's not. He's still going, and now he's hit and dropped at about the 40, check that 37-yard line. Won't be enough for the first down, but it'll come close. Somebody hit him hard enough, bring his helmet off.
I was going to say, he took a licking on that one.
Jake Sauter, 6 foot, 178-pound junior. I thought he stepped out about the 44, but he did not, and I didn't see who made the hit, but Titusville come up quickly to make the hit.
I couldn't confirm it, but I think it was Austin Christie.
And a timeout on the field. We have 11:25 to go now with the timeout on the field. And Luke, your thoughts? Did I wake you up?
No, I'm.
It's nice because Luke's gotten into this button pushing mode, and we have given him extra duties this year. So we typing in.
See, you told me I was in for a big promotion this year, and I didn't realize quite what that entailed.
Yeah, well, promotion was the wrong word. I meant to say you're in for a whole lot of work. But yeah.
No, you know what? We're starting the second quarter down 13-0, and there's been a lot of positives on the Rocket side.
I think there has been, and like I mentioned before, I thought in that first drive we had an opportunity to stop it. We missed some tackles at the line of scrimmage, and they broke it. And you got to make those plays when you have that opportunity. If you don't, you pay, and that's what we did in that first drive. The second one, well, we just didn't get the blocking done, and about 4 guys caved in on Todd. And just as he's getting ready to throw, the ball was knocked out of his hand from the backside, and Whiting picked it up and ran it in for the touchdown for the Greyhounds. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Right now, we had an opportunity with a 2nd and 16, and they got a good play out of Sauter, and now they come up with a 3rd down and about 2 to go, and they're at the Titusville 37. Backs will be split behind Llewellyn. In motion is Blossy. Blossy gets the ball. He's out around the 40, the 35. He breaks the tackle inside the 30 to about the 29. So, again, a couple blown tackles on the far side, and we had an opportunity there. And instead, it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Greyhounds. The ball will be at the Titusville 30-yard line. So our 2nd and 16 in 2 plays, they pick up about 20 and enough for the 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and 10, the Greyhounds at the Titusville 30. Peoples will go wide to the right. Wide side of the field will be to the Greyhounds' left. And now we have a whistle, and officials stopping the game out there for something. I don't know exactly what's going on. Sideline violation on Titusville, I believe. So they told the Titusville team they got to stay back behind the line. It's a warning. Next one's a penalty. believe that was what the call. Spencer DeMetal is into the game now with playing quite a little bit right now with the Greyhounds. Again, he's the freshman. He'll line up in the wing as they come out of the huddle. Sauter will go to the wing to the right. Now the backs will be split as they change plays here. Llewellyn under center. Patch back to DeMelker. DeMetal breaks to the outside. He's down inside the 20 and brought down by Corcoran about the 18-yard line. Again, Mike, just that pitch back and follow me through the hole. And that's what he did. Picked up a bundle. First down and 10 at the Titusville. We'll make it the 18-yard line.
I think it goes back, Jim, to where you talked about, they had them 2nd and 16, then they gave up 20 yards. And, I could see if it's a pass. It wasn't a pass. It was 2 rushing plays.
Yeah.
That you gave up 20 yards. And to me, you got to fill the hole. You got to tackle a little bit better.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anticipate a read.
We had an opportunity to make the tackle and just didn't get it done. This time they will go back to the wing left, wing right. In motion, the wing to the right. Ball's given off to Kohler, straight up the middle, and he drives ahead. He's inside the 5, and he's going to be dropped right in that area of the goal line. That was Riley Kohler as they faked the ball to the man coming across, took it right up the middle, drove it clear down inside the 5 to the Titusville, about the 3, I think it is.
It was such a good fake, I couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah, almost had me. I just happened to see him put the ball in his belly. They tell me Llewellyn's supposed to be a pretty good quarterback. He looks pretty good. He throws the ball well. Big boy.
Yeah, he, I believe, started last year.
I think so.
I was calling the game.
And now we have an official stopping the play for a second, and I'm not sure what it's going to be. And I think Kohler has to come out of the game for something. Probably blood. And Sauter will come in to replace him. As the official made the apparently cut just a little bit on the wrist. So Greyhounds will sub. We have 10:06 left to go here in the second quarter in the first half of play. 13-0, but the Greyhounds threatening at the Titusville 3. Peoples goes wide right. Double wing. Ball's given off to the first man through. It's Sauter. He drives in for the touchdown. Check that. That was Blosey for the touchdown from the fullback position. And the Greyhounds go up 19-0 on Titusville. That will bring in Garner for the extra point attempt.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's out there or not, or if they're going to go for the 2.
Yeah, they'll probably go for 2 to make up for the missed point.
Yeah.
That's correct. And that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They'll have trips to the left, single back, Llewellyn under center. And the ball is given off to the first man through, and is he going to make it? I'm waiting for the signal. I don't know whether he made it or not. He did not, so the extra point is no good. So that'll keep the score at 19-0 with 9:41 to go here in the first half. The Greyhounds on top of our Rockets. We'll be right back.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville. Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's too on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Yeah, once again, Wilmington to kick off. They're going to kick it short. It's be taken on the 33-yard line by Titusville, and will be stopped at about the 37-yard line, gain of about 5 on the run back. Cody Signs. Again, Brady Corcoran not getting a chance to handle the kickoff after his very good 60-yard or so return earlier in the game down to the Greyhound 20, and they're not going to put themselves in that position again. That's when they got the break on the fumble. But nonetheless, Cody Signs will bring it out to the 37, first down 10, Titusville. 19-0 Greyhounds. Titusville with double Ys both ways. Todd Brown in the backfield. It's taking the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw. Still looking. Got pressure. He's going to be hit. No, he almost got away. Now he's going to be tossed for a loss at about the 27, loss of about 10. Almost broke away, but one of the Greyhounds, I believe that was Whiting, the young man who ran the touchdown back, Mitchell Whiting, got a hold and wouldn't let go of that jersey, and then got some help to wrap things up. Loss, we'll say 10, second down 20.
Yeah, that's all you got to do sometimes, just hold them and, you know.
Wait till the help comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they always call it hit, pursue, and gain tackle.
Yes, sir. Double Ys left. In motion. Comes Signs. Ball's given off to Signs. Cody trying to come up the left side. There's nothing there. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play as he comes out to the Titusville 30.
And I was with, like Luke said a few weeks ago, I think they need to get Cody a little bit more involved in the offense. I mean, he's proven in the past that he can contribute on offense. We obviously know what he can do on defense.
Titusville quickly up to the line. Titusville running a very quick offense. Caldwell come wide to the right. I believe Zach Carter is with him over here to the right in the wing. We have Corcoran and Chase Ackerman on the left side. Easton Hogue now in the backfield. Brown. And Titusville moves. Mix up, Brown thought the snap was coming a little bit earlier. I saw Browns take a step back, and then he went back to calling signals in the left side of the line move. So there was a mix up from the get-go for Titusville. It'll be a 5-yard penalty on the motion. It'll be a third down and a bundle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know who was playing like in the slot or the flanker out there. They moved early as well.
Yeah, I think the center forgot to snap.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Usually in that situation, that's what it is.
Titusville set to go again, the same formation. Doubles both sides. Brown dropping back to throw. Here comes the rush, and there's a big one. Now Brown up the middle. He's out across the 30, across the 35. Tries to break to the outside. He does to the 40 and runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Pickup of a bunch of yards, got it back, and sets himself up in a possibility here for a first down opportunity. Instead of, was that third down? This should be third, I believe, shouldn't it? Is this fourth coming up? Did I miss it down? This age thing's really getting to me. Can't remember things. Now I just missed a whole down. I'll tell you, it is a fourth down situation. That's too bad because Todd had brought us into a situation where we had a fourth down or a third and short. Now it's fourth and short, and it looks like Coach Hancock's going to try to get this one.
I don't blame him. You ain't
fourth and
really
4.
got a lot to lose. It's 4th and 4. You proved you can move the ball.
Double Ys both sides. Brown again in shotgun. On the snap, the ball's given off the first man through to Easton Hogue. He drives ahead. It's going to be close. And I don't think they're going to get the spot, and probably didn't quite get there. That was a good effort by the line and by Easton Hogue. I think he's going to come up a little bit short. They're going to bring that chain in, though. You got to measure. Yes, sir. That might be a little closer than what I spotted here from when I saw the linesman running in, Mike. I thought maybe we weren't going to get the spot. We still might be a little short. It's right in front of me, but that doesn't mean a thing. Nah, we're going to be short.
It looks
a couple inches. Ball is at the Titusville 47, and the officials bringing the chains across, all the way across the field. And we'll see if we got enough stretch. Yeah, we don't. We're about the length of a football short. Dadgummit. It was a good effort by Titusville. And like you said, Mike, we're down 19-0. You give them the ball back either way. So this time, sure, you give it to them in better field position. But a good job in there, truthfully, by the center of the line. You got Matt Kerr in there, Austin and Christie.
Well, I think the thing is, too, is it shows your defense that you got a little bit of confidence with them.
Wilmington now first down and 10. They're at the Titusville 42, taking over on downs. Double wing. Luella going to throw. Drop back and throws up short. Pass was intended to the outside, and it come up short. Trying to hit the wideout on that left side. So bring up a second down and 10. 7:41 left to go here in the first half of play. 19-0. Wilmington on top. Peoples will go wide to the right. Pelosi in the wing left. The backs are going to be split behind Llewellyn. Pelosi goes in motion to the right. Ball's given off to the left side. Out across is Slaughter. Out across the 30, the 35, inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Enough for the first down. Bring up a 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. Just a turn, pitch back, and follow the blockers. They drive it down inside of 35 of Titusville to the 34-yard line. 7:33 to go in the half. 1st down and 10, Wilmington at the Titusville 34-yard line. Out of the huddle, they'll send Peoples wide to the right. Pelosi in the wing to the left, back split. Pelosi goes in motion. Pitch back is given off to Kohler. Kohler straight ahead, inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Just straight ahead football that time. Big hole, and not really touched until it gets into the backfield. Easton Hogue in there for Titusville on this tackle.
Yeah, I was trying to see if they pulled some kind of a trap or a trap block in there. I couldn't really tell.
Well, they like to do that. They pull the left side, go to the right, and run that trap. We'll watch to see if that's what that play is. 2nd down and about long 3, maybe 4 to go. Back to the double wing with Pelosi on the left, Sauter on the right. Kohler in the backfield. Llewellyn, ball goes off on a counter to Pelosi. He drives ahead to 25 to the 20. They're going to mark him down at about the 20, just outside the 25, about the 26-yard line. Won't be enough for the first down. Bring up a 3rd and long 1 for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, they pulled that counter. I was watching the guard that time. They pulled a guard down the line, so I imagine they're doing that quite a bit, on that counter.
Yeah, they do that a lot, and that's student body right, student body left. I keep calling it, but yes, they pull the weak side and trap you. Typical football in Wilmington, Mercer County area. Mm-hmm. Greenville loves to run that.
I would say Greenville, that's all I've ever seen them do, in the years I've been up here.
And they do it well.
They're talking a lot of tough teams down in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, they really do. Good running games. Double wing once again. Llewellyn gives it off to Kohler. The first man through. He breaks through. He's across the 20, inside the 20 to the 15. As Titusville stacks the line, and once you break through, Corcoran out there along with Cody Sines on the stop. Once you break through that initial flow in the line, you're going to have a pretty good area to run in. Because Titusville playing a monster D, stacking it all up right there in the front. They spotted at the 15, 1st down and 10 at the 15 of Titusville. 5:40 to go here, 5:50 to go here in the first half. Again, double wing. Llewellyn under center, in motion. The ball's given off to DeMarco. Off to the right side. He's at the 10. Inside the 10, knocked down close to the 5. That's Spencer DeMetal on the carry. Be close to a first down, and it is a first down. First down and goal at the Titusville, about the Titusville 5. These fields sometimes are hard to figure out what yard line you're on. Fortunately, some are yellow and some are white lines with these soccer fields.
Well, I was going to say, if we're playing soccer, we're doing okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you got the soccer outlines in there, that's, kind of confusing as well.
Prepare for a goal.
Llewellyn under center. Pitch back. It is, wide open to the left side, and it is in for the touchdown. And that would be number 27, Josiah Pelosi. That play was there from the very time they snapped the ball. Nothing on this side, Titusville defensively. And the Greyhounds punch it in and now lead 25-0 with the opportunity to make up the point. They'll kick this one.
Well, one of the benefits of sitting where we are is we can actually see, in that case, that whole left side just opened right up.
Yeah, there was nothing there defensively for Titusville. Gardner will attempt the extra point. And now Titusville is making a change. As we still wait for Titusville sub to come in. And we get ready for this kick. Gardner do the kicking. Pelosi will hold. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:09 left to go in the half. It is 26-0. The Greyhounds. We'll be right back.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Don't forget to join us for the Allstate Insurance Jim Saxton Agency halftime show. We'll recap the first half of play, bring you the sounds of the Titusville High School marching band. Homecoming here at Wilmington.
Gardner to kick off. And this time they're going to kick it deep, and it's going to go to Corcoran at about the 7. Corcoran out to the 20. Crossed the 20 and hit and dropped it about the 23-yard line. So I guess with a 26-0 lead, they'll say, okay, we'll give the kid a chance to run it. And they do kick it deep. Good kickoff, actually. Taking about the 5-yard line, 4-yard line of Titusville. We take it out to the Titusville 24, first down and 10, Titusville. Got to get some offense going. That's something we have not had here consistently this year. The last score came by way of a 4th down and 4 situation for Titusville. Coach Hancock chose to go with it, missed the first down by the length of the football. Greyhounds took advantage in about 6 plays and punched it in for the score. Again, trying to get something generated. That's why we went for it. Ball's given up to the first man through, and he's going to be hit and dropped for maybe a couple. That would be Easton Hogue on the carry for Titusville. Not a whole lot there.
I was going to say I couldn't see if it was Hogue or Lee.
Actually, I don't know if we gained much of any. 2nd down, 10. Signs in Ackerman wide left. Corcoran wide left, excuse me. Brown looking to throw. Brown looking deep, throws a screen pass, and it is knocked down inside, going to Aaron Lee on the halfback screen. But defending it nicely was the middle backer, Josiah Blosi, for the Greyhounds. So it goes incomplete. 3rd down, 10. Good call, just couldn't complete it. He had the blockers there.
Yeah, I was going to say he had 2 blockers right in front of him. And
pass play that we don't run often. I think it's about the 2nd time this year. Trips to the right for Titusville. Aaron Lee now in the backfield for Titusville. Todd dropping back. Todd's trying to get to the outside, pulls it down, wants to get up the middle. He's out across the 25. He's out across the 30, the 35, the 40, and runs out of bounds. Saves it for another day. Good move. And it'll be right at about the Titusville 40, enough for the first down. So 1st down and 10, Titusville.
I was going to say he had somebody closing fast there, so it's a good thing he got out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good move. One of the things that will happen with this running of Todd might slow that rush down. We're having very little effect on their defensive line. They're coming in droves after Todd. He looks up and all he sees is blue and gold shirts coming at him. Trips to the right for Titusville. Brown's going to roll to his right. Still rolling to look. Throws up, and it's going to be short. Out at about the 35, trying to get to Chase Ackerman. That goes incomplete. Second down 10, Titusville.
Nice to see the Titusville High School marching band here.
Yeah, I was glad they got here. I was looking for them earlier, and
they took the scenic route.
Yes, we know that route, don't we? The only difference is we started at 3:30. They didn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they're here. They were always fun to watch. In motion, signs to the right. Ball is given off to Hogue. Hogue drives straight ahead. Hogue or Aaron Lee. I have to see which one gets up. Second down, pick up maybe one on the play.
4 minutes to go in this first half of play.
It is Easton Hogue.
Yeah, it was Hogue.
Rockets trail 26-0.
Yeah, it'll be third down, 9.5. As Titusville will send wide to the left. I believe it's Corcoran. They have doubles left, doubles right. Now in motion is Carter. Todd rolling to his left, pulls it down. It's designed to run all the way, and quickly coming up is Blosey to take Todd Brown down. A loss of about 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a punting situation for Titusville as the ball is back at the Titusville 37, but it's fourth and about 12, so I assume that we will kick this one away.
Yeah, they were, I don't know if you noticed it, Jim, they must have knew something or read something because they were stacking the left side of that line. They had two guys coming flying that way.
Well, this shows you what I know. Fourth down and 12, we're going to go for it. We have trips to the right. Now we have a whistle and timeout. Wilmington had gone back, set up in a punt formation. Tops come out to run a play, and Wilmington said, oops, we have the wrong defense. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with this fourth down action.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm
Tim
okay.
Snyder stops up here because he's going to do some announcing at halftime for the Rockets. And he's sitting here entertaining us, making us laugh,
Yeah.
telling jokes.
Yeah, well, glad to see him.
During the timeout. 3:04 to go in this first half of play. Again, the Rockets trail 26-0. And an extended halftime because of Wilmington's homecoming tonight.
With a fourth down and 12, I said they were going to kick, and they come out ready to run a play. And now we'll see what Coach Hancock wants to do here.
It looks like they're going to punt because he's counting the number, Daniel Stearns.
Yeah, Stearns is in the kick. So now the Greyhounds will have to send Blosey back. And Stearns will be kicking this time. He'll get it away from about 27. Don't think the Greyhounds are real sure about this, as they got a lot of men up towards the line. They got about 10 in the box. Now they move a couple boys out, and they're not real sure Titusville's going to do this. Stearns gets the kick away. And it's going to be taken. No, it's going to hit at the 32, picked up at the 27, come up the left side, and Bliss is going to be brought down outside his 35 at about the 36-yard line as Titusville gets down quickly to cover. And that would be McIntyre, Skylar McIntyre on the tackle for Titusville. So Greyhounds will put it in play, first down and 10. And it'll be at their own 30-yard line. So they put the ball down, I'll tell you.
It's like
37. 37, yeah. 2:52 to go. First down and 10, Wilmington at their own 37. Wide side of the field will be to their right. Peoples will go wide to the right. And now the backs will be split. The middle is in the wing left. Back split behind. The middle goes in motion. Ball is given off. No. Llewellyn's going to throw. Looking deep. Got a man going deep. Well covered, no, complete at the 30, 25 to the 20, and brought down. We did have him covered, unable to get the ball, knock it down, as Corcoran and McIntyre were both back. But the big receiver, 6'5", Mark Peoples, able to pull that ball down and take it inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Will be first down and 10. There's a good ball, good catch. Not that bad a defense. It's just very tough when you're.
I was going to say they had him covered.
Well, when you're a 5'8" boy going against a 6'5" receiver.
Yeah. and in fairness, the pass was out in front.
Yeah,
so
it was. The ball was well thrown, and just couldn't get up there to get it. Double wing, Greyhounds, first down and 10 to Titusville 18. Ball's given off to the first man through from the wing, and that would be DeMetal, Spencer DeMetal, the freshman. Picks up about, give him 2 in the place, second down and 8. So it'll be second down and 8. Riley Trodden into the ball game, replacing Peoples at the wide out. Clock running, 2:09 left to go in the half. 26-0 Wilmington. Trodden will come wide to the left. Again, backs will be split. In motion, the ball's given off to the man in motion. It's Pelosi coming around the side. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Wants to cut it back up the inside. It's Sauter, and he's down to about the 2. Be enough for a first down. It'll be first down and goal. There again, Luke, that's the same thing we ran a little bit ago, and we saw nothing on this side of the defense. And it's a little better coverage this time for Titusville, but unfortunately, nothing until they get down around the 2-yard line. First down and goal. Titusville at the 2.
Yeah, they're not containing on that left side. That's obvious.
Not a bit. First down with 1:46 to go. Peoples goes to the right, double wing. You can look this time for Riley Kohler, the fullback. And it goes the pitch back to Sauter, and Sauter's going to take it in for the touchdown. From 2 yards out, Sauter picks up the TD. Going to reward him for the run and the pass. Cooper Lamy in there to try to make the stop for Titusville, but unfortunately Sauter got into the end zone first, and with 1:31 to go on the clock, 32-0 with the attempt by kick. It'll be Gardner with the attempt. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 131 to go here in the first half. 33-0 Greyhounds. We'll be back with their kickoff right after this.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970. Or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Minute 31 till the half. Rockets trail Wilmington 33-0.
Yeah, tough kick, though. We'll have to talk about this at halftime. I'm sorry, Luke. Did I interrupt you?
No. No, they have 32 on the score clock. I was just trying to make them hear me.
Oh. Set to go. Garner to kick off. Going to kick it deep. It's going to come to the right side, this time to the left side. And that'll go to Aaron Lee. Lee is going to be hit and dropped. So somebody was looking for something out there besides a straight ahead run, and it was Aaron Lee. And Brady Corcoran, I think, got miscommunicated. I think Lee was looking to do a reverse or a fake reverse, and he got hit and dropped at, they're going to spot it at the Titusville 19.
It was odd. He just kind of stood there.
It's kind of one of those, hey, where are you at?
It's like one of those Matrix moves, you know, kind of like slow motion.
Yeah, it's like, you're supposed to be here. First down 10, Titusville at their own 19. Doubles both sides for Titusville. In motion goes Chase Ackerman. Todd Brown gives the ball off to Easton Hogue. Easton drives ahead across the 22, about the 22-yard line. Pickup of about 2 on the play, second down 8. One of the things I was thinking earlier in the this half is we've been throwing the ball a great deal, no running game, but it might be because we just don't seem to be able to block these big guys up front. Although I think there's a lot of changes right now in the front line of the Wilmington Greyhounds. A lot of their starters are out, leading 33-0. Todd Brown pulls it down, wants to come up and can't get it free, pushes it ahead to Cody Sines on a shuffle pass. And we'll get no gain out of all of that, but that was quite the play. Todd was hit in the backfield. He broke the tackle coming up, saw Cody coming back to the ball, helped with block, and just kind of shuffle passed it ahead. And we'll give him a yard just out of effort. Third down and 8 for Titusville, third down and 7.
Guys, at the half, we'll take just a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back, bring you the sounds of the Titusville High School marching band, and then we'll when Wilmington takes over for their halftime festivities, we'll take a longer break and come back and recap the first half of play.
On the snap, Brown fumbled the ball. Now he's picked it up. He's gone across, maybe enough for a first down. See if we get the spot. That's one of the first fumbled snaps we've seen this year. Matt Kerr is our center, 150-pound center. And Todd's shaking up a little bit on the play, but Tom Hancock wants to take a timeout with 4.9 seconds left to go here in the half. So we'll stay here and wait for this half to end up. That was a tough play for Todd. He got himself in a predicament there with the low snap, fumbled it, and thought he was going to get hit deep in our backfield, but able to break out and come across to the 30-yard line. And they haven't moved the chains yet, but that should be a first down. I think they're waiting for the officials to tell them to move the chains. And Coach Tom Hancock took the timeout. There you go. Chains are moving.
And I think that's one of those things. He took that time out. You know, Todd got whacked pretty good on that one. And, you know, hey, we can afford to burn a timeout.
Well, you know, one of the things that you've seen here this evening, guys, is Coach Hancock isn't a quitter. You're a 4th down and 4. You try for it, come up short. He was going to try 4th and 14 until the Greyhounds had to take a timeout because they were in punt formation and Titusville was going to run the ball or run a play. But now the Greyhounds are going to drop some boys back deep, not anybody behind them, as there's 4 seconds left to go on the clock here. Titusville trips to the right. Last play of the first half. Down 33-0. Ackerman in motion to the left. There's the snap. Todd looking deep. Todd's still looking. And he's going to give it everything he has down the left side. He's got Corcoran out there, and it is intercepted at the 25-yard line of Titusville. Of the Wilmington Greyhounds, but Corcoran was behind him, and I thought he might be able to pick that ball and go, but just a little bit underthrown. The Greyhounds pick it off to end the half. We're at the halftime here at Wilmington High School with the score of the Greyhounds of Wilmington 33, our Titusville Rockets 0. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan & Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads, make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Halftime here at Wilmington High School with a score 33-0. Wilmington on top. We'll have highlights at the halftime. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now we're waiting as the Titusville Rocket Marching Band will be coming out on the field, and something we're very proud of at Titusville is our marching unit. Put on a really good halftime show. It's been really good this year. Of course, we mentioned Tim Snyder being here in the booth. That's because he does the announcing for the band, and we look forward to this every year. So we're going to take some time here this evening and listen to the Titusville High School Marching Band.
Titusville High School Marching Band performing here at halftime. Wilmington's homecoming. They're going to get to their festivities in just a few moments. Rockets trail 33-0. A quick timeout. We'll come back and recap that first half of football from Wilmington. It's Titusville Rocket football on the stream at TitusvillePALive.com and OilRegionLive.com. We'll be back right after this timeout.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
Nope.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville. Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's 2 on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Welcome back to the Allstate Insurance Jim Saxton Agency halftime show. Again, homecoming here for Wilmington as they introduce their homecoming contestants. We're going to kind of talk about the first half here, Jim. Rockets trail 33-0, but certainly not a horrible first half for the Titusville Rockets. A lot of positives in there.
Well, there are, and I think when you're down 33-0, you got to hunt for the positives. I think, to me, and some people I know would argue with me about this, one of the keys to me was the coaching. I like the call, 4th down and 4. You have nothing going offensively. Coach Hancock sent Easton Hogue up the middle. He came up a football short of picking up the first down, but it shows aggressiveness on Hancock and confidence in his team, and meaning saying to the kids, we're not quitting, we're going to push this thing up. But we were down 26-0 at the time, and he wasn't about to give it up. So I like that call, if for no other reason than to say to your kids, I got confidence in you, we're not quitting, boys, so suck it up and let's get it done. And it turned out to backfire a bit because we gave them good field position, our own 47, and they were able to push it in several plays. Just run down a scoring quickly. Kohler, the big fullback out of the backfield of the Greyhounds. Riley Kohler is a 5'11", 205-pound fullback. Picked up the first score with 5:44 to go in the first. The kick was good, and they led 7-0. And then in the ensuing drive, Titusville trying to throw the ball. Brown rolling to his right was hit. I'm not sure who got him from. There's 3 or 4 boys chasing him from the Wilmington team, but the ball came out of his hands. Whiting picked it up, took it back about 65 yards. The kick was no good, and they led 13-0. That probably, Luke, was the play that kind of broke the camel's back right there, the straw, because that takes a lot of wind out of your sail. However, on the next kickoff, we get Brady Corcoran picking it up and taking it down to their 20 on a very good return, probably about 70 yards on that return. But that was the next play is when Todd fumbled the ball and they would have run back. So you give them a score, you take the ball back down to the 20, but then you turn it right over, and they were able to run it back in for the touchdown. So you have a good offensive play on the kickoff, but then you give it right back on the fumble. So that was a big turning point in the ball game. At the 9:48 mark, Blasi of Wilmington, 2 yards out, made it 19-0, and then at 5:09, once again, 4 yards out, Blasi took it in at 26-0, and then at 1:31 to go, Slaughter took it in from 2 yards out, and they went up 33-0. But you're right, there were some positives to pick up on the first half, and if type of situations, Luke, if we'd have made some stops in that first drive, we had opportunities. Not deep, but a couple yards into the backfield, but we missed the tackle, and in the process, then we allowed them to make the break. And our defense is such that once they get through that, the linebackers, we have ourselves a little bit of a problem because we pack about 8 men up in the 10 yards up in the box, and once you break that against us, you have an opportunity to score, and that's what the Greyhounds have been able to do. So we are at about 4 or 5 minutes left to go here in the halftime. It's 33-0 here on homecoming night here in Wilmington. 33-0 Wilmington, but don't count us out. We'll see if the Rockets can come back here in the second half, put some points on the board, and get themselves a little bit back into this ball game. A very critical half coming up for Titusville. We need to get something positive out of the next 2 quarters of football.
Alrighty, we'll take this time out, come back and get set for second half action. Rockets trail 33-0 at the half. We'll be back right after this timeout.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan & Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970. Or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is a proud supporter of the Titusville Rockets. The Colonial Machine Company takes pride in their products, working hard to manufacture and supply a quality product that's priced right and made right here in the USA. The Colonial Machine Company would like to wish the Rocket athletes best of luck on and off the field and remind you that you are a product of your school and the community. So continue to work hard, play hard, and maintain the quality of excellence that Rocket fans have come to expect. Go Rockets from the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville.
Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Second half coming up, our coverage brought to you by Farmers National Bank, by Donovan & Bauer Auto Group, by the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets, by Morrison Builder Supply, for all of your home improvement projects, by Big G Tire and Auto. Get back on the road with Big G, by Middleton Chiropractic, start living a higher quality of life, by Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs, by Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities, by Titusville Area Hospital, high-tech, top docs, by Acorn Acres, for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, by Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville, by the Cranberry Mall, for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84, by the Blue Canoe, by Bars Insurance, by Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, by DNS Printing, by Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, and by Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Kickoff just moments away to start the second half. The Rockets trail 33-0. Jim, Mike, your thoughts on what needs to happen here for the Rockets in the second half?
We got to get some points on the board. We got to get some offense going, don't you think, Mike? We've been, 3 games now with not a real strong offensive performance. Like I mentioned in the pregame, we were only averaging about 115 yards rushing per game. And got to get something going offensively.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Jim. And just play mistake-free football. And the other thing is you got to stick to your game plan. You got to establish a game plan. You got to know what it is that is going to make it work. Like we talked about in the past, you don't have to get it all back at once, but you do have to establish, and it's time where you got to be moving the ball effectively, making first downs, 4, 5, 6 first downs, possibly scoring. I mean, you got to, establish yourself.
Well, and you got to get enough confidence, Mike, in your offense and defense. You're going in, this is a good Wilmington team. This isn't the best team in the conference, I don't think, but there's better than the 1 and 2 team that people were talking about when we first came down here. But we've got a tough one coming up at Hickory next week, and you've got to get a little bit of confidence in your game. You go in and take on the Hickory Hornets because they're very tough this year. And right now, we seem to lack the confidence in our ability to get things done offensively and defensively, for that matter. So I think it's really important that got to get something positive happening in this half. Quite frankly, we're not going to score 34 points and win the ball game. But we need to put some points on the board and get some kind of consistency on both sides of the ball, I think.
Well, that's what I mean. Establish, show that you can establish a game plan and run it. I think is the thing. And you got to remember when we get out here, when you're playing schools like this, of course it breeds a better competition. And, but, when you're looking at, Wilmington, Hickory, like a lot of the schools around here, you're looking, some top-notch programs, not to take anything away from Titusville or what Coach Hancock is trying to establish. But, I mean, when it's a –
well, year in and year out.
Yeah.
They're competitive for the league championship. Not just competitive with the other teams. They potentially can win the championship.
Yeah. And, then the other thing is, too, it's a new offensive scheme. It's a new defensive scheme, and it's going to take a while. It's like I had to talk to somebody one day, and they're like, they had something very critical to say about Coach Hancock. And I told them, I said, look, you're crazy if you think it's going to, there's going to come flying out of the blocks 3-0.
Yeah. That's kind of like our producer. It took a while to get him trained. And but once you get it done, it's pretty good. So, you going to shut us off, Luke?
No,
I thought maybe you were mad.
I'd just like to mention that halftime there was brought to you by Allstate Insurance, the Jim Saxton Agency. Go see him for some great insurance rates today. Well, or not right this second, but Monday. You can go see him Monday. Allstate Insurance, the Jim Saxton Agency.
And make sure you get there early because the Broncos are playing, and I'm pretty sure he'll be watching that.
Oh, speaking of Broncos, Mr. Hartley sends me a message here tonight, and
he just sent me one too.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's a big Bronco guy.
Yeah.
It's it's hard to believe.
Ford Bronco?
Well, yes, that would be
a Ford man. Oh,
the Denver. Which it's hard to say anything about them this year because they look pretty sharp compared to
Steelers.
The Steelers, or if you're a Browns fan.
Well, if it helps, Jim, he has a Mustang.
Yeah, well, I got a Tennessee Walker too, so
and a hover round.
And a hover round. It's going downhill real fast here, folks.
I was going to say, is that hover round got a V8?
33-0. Oh, my goodness. 33-0 is the score. Thompson's got to kick off. So, Luke, we'll find out whether or not we can do what Mike and I said they have to do. Got to establish something out there and get something positive going on. So, we'll find out. Todd Brown's going to tee it up as we get set to go here in the second half of play. Grab your seats, folks. It's about time to get going again here. Back deep will be Pelosi, standing at about his 15. Oh, short kick. And it is covered at about the 47-yard line. I'm not sure that was supposed to be like that. I think Todd miskicked it. And the Hickory Hornets will come up with some really good shake hard covered it for the Hornets. He started to run back to block.
That's next week, Jim.
Yeah. Did I say Hickory Hornets? Yeah. Geez, I'm moving on real quick, aren't I? Wilmington Greyhounds.
Go in my hover.
Well, Tim Snyder's gone in. He take me back to the home here. First down and 10, the Wilmington Greyhounds, as they come out of the huddle, leading 33-0. It'll be double wing. In motion, goes Pelosi to the right. Ball's given off to the first man through from the backfield, and that is, checking numbers here, number 12. That would be Kyle Slicker with the carry. Picked up about 2 on the play, second down and 8. Everything motion went to the right, and they come back to the left side with the fullback. Titusville stayed home, made the hit. Second down and 8.
I will say this. It sounds like we're having fun, and we are, and it's a lot of fun for us to cover the Titusville Rockets. And, Mike, as you said, you're talking a new coach, new styles, and
different group of kids.
Different group of kids.
It's high school ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Pitch back comes to the wing coming from the right side. That's the middle. He'll pick up a yard or two.
It's like you said, Luke, it just takes time, and I mean, it's something that's got to be established, and, it's not going to happen overnight.
Third down and about 7 for the Greyhounds. The ball's at their own 47-yard line. Yeah, you can't take this serious. This isn't big pro money ball. We're not talking billions of dollars exchange here. We're talking about high school kids having fun playing. And it's just fun.
We were talking actually
on
we were talking on the way here. It's hard to believe that the season's almost half over. We look forward to this all year long.
Luella wants to throw over the middle. Got a man wide open. It's Pelosi, and he's out across into the Titusville 45-yard line, maybe the 44. Hit immediately out there, and that is Aaron Lee on the stop for Titusville, but not until they pick up the first down via the pass.
I was going to say that should move them. It was a couple yards ahead.
Aaron Lee with a good stick out there on the running back, Josiah Blosi. Comes out on the sideline, talks to his coach. So to bring first down and 10. The ball is at the Titusville 44-yard line. Peoples will go wide to the right for the Greyhounds. A double wing set. The middle on the right wing. Slaughter on the left. Ball's given off to the first man. Fumble. Ball's in the air. Picked off by Corcoran. He's got almost had a full field. Good play by Luella. Corcoran picked the ball right out of the air, started upfield, and the quarterback reached out and grabbed his ankles. Otherwise, it was a pick six. Titusville on the fumble. But a good play by Cody Llewellyn to recognize the situation.
Yeah, nice job.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he would have just broke that,
it was over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no question that grabbing that ankle and bringing Brady down stopped TD for Titusville. That could have been a big change for Titusville. So Titusville now will have a first down and 10 at their own 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Trips to the left for Titusville on the turnover. Cody Signs in motion to the right. Fumble. Titusville. Todd picks it up. He's not going to get much. He's got to get to the outside. He's trying to break it, and he runs out of bounds back at the Titusville 42. Second fumble exchange on the long snap between Titusville center Matt Kerr and Todd Brown.
Well, I was just about ready to comment. It was unusual. As Wilmington's had 3 fumbles. This evening, of course, they got 2 of them back, and and then Titusville comes out, and they've had their second bad exchange tonight.
Loss of about 10. Second down and 20 for Titusville now. Double wide both sides for Titusville. Brown again in shotgun. Boy, that's tough. And we have 2 men in motion, and that's going to be a penalty. Quickly they come out to Brady Corcoran. The pass is incomplete, trying to set up a screen, but Ackerman went in motion, Cody Signs went in motion, and the referee went in motion with a flag. It'll be 5 against Titusville. Second down, 25, not what we wanted.
Jim, one of your keys to the game talked about just fundamentals.
Yeah, no mistakes. Yeah. And, we haven't had that problem in the first 3 games. It's just cropping up here tonight. The snap between Kerr and Brown has been quite good. We've been running shotgun the whole season, so the penalty is going to be declined by Wilmington. And I guess they're going to take the play, so it should bring up a third down.
It'll be a third. Okay, they just changed it on the down marker.
Third down and 20. They got nothing. Wilmington would gain nothing out of 5 more yards. They wanted it down. Titusville now has to do something at third down and 20. Trips right, Titusville. Titusville moves again. Right side of Titusville's line moved, and that's going to cost us 5. And now I think we have some frustration setting in on the right side and some men over there in the brown shirts.
Well, not only that, but Brown looked very frustrated as well.
Yeah, these are mental mistakes, and these are the things that we talk about not being able to do. You just can't be doing these things when you're having trouble getting something going anyway. Now you have yourself a third in the whole bunch, third and a long 25.
Yeah, that's one of those things when you're in there, you got to concentrate. You got to know what that snap count is. I never understood. It's just a frustration or lack of concentration, basically.
Trips right, Titusville. Corcoran wide to the left. Todd Brown on the snap, looking straight back, dropping back. He's pressured. He's clear back at the 15, gets the pass away, and he's heading it upfield. And there's a man there at about the 50. The pass will go incomplete. Todd will be brought down back at his own 15 and hit. A lot of pressure in there by the Greyhounds. And Todd not able to get anything going. He has to run for his life. And that brings up a 4th and 25. Titusville will have to kick it away. So not a good start for Titusville after the fumble recovery by Corcoran. Titusville not able to get anything going. End up with a 4th and 25. Stearns will go back to kick for Titusville. Blosi will be standing back along with, I believe it'll be DeMetal, back at about the 35 of the Greyhounds. There's the snap. Dan's kick is away. Good kick down the left side. It goes to DeMetal. He gets a block out across the 40, the 45, kicks back to the 50, inside the 50 to about the 49 of Titusville. For a first down and 10, Wilmington at the Titusville 49-yard line as they get their first possession here in the second half of play. And we'll see now if Titusville can get something defensively going. They're going to spot it right at the 50. So first down and 10 at the 50 for the Greyhounds. Wilmington will come out of the huddle with a double wing set. DeMeadow on the right, Blissey on the left. Single back. DeMeadow in motion, gets the ball coming to the left side, across the 50, gets to the outside, the 45. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30. He's going to get the block, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Titusville unable to make the tackle at about the 15. Wow. And 50 yards into the end zone goes DeMeadow. At the 8:31 mark of the third quarter, Wilmington on the board. That makes it 39-0 with the kick to come. And here's the snap. Ball's down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:31 to go in the third quarter. It is 40-0 Wilmington. We'll be right back.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is a proud supporter of the Titusville Rockets. The Colonial Machine Company takes pride in their products, working hard to manufacture and supply a quality product that's priced right and made right here in the USA. The Colonial Machine Company would like to wish the Rocket athletes best of luck on and off the field and remind you that you are a product of your school and the community. So continue to work hard, play hard, and maintain the quality of excellence that Rocket fans have come to expect. Go Rockets from the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville.
On the kickoff, it is taken down at the 15-yard line, coming across the 20, out to the outside, at the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, breaks the tackle, the 45 out to the 47, and dropped right there. I believe it'll be Aaron Lee. Good return for Aaron up the left side.
Yeah, he had a good spin move in there. He spun away off that tackler.
Yeah, he did. It was a good return. So it'll be first down and 10, Titusville. The ball will be spotted at the Rocket 47-yard line. Titusville quickly out of the huddle, trying to run this quick offense, get something going, down 40-0. Double Y's, both sides again for Titusville. The ball's given off to the first man through. It's going to be Easton Hogue hit and stopped for about a 3-yard loss. Got nothing there. Check that's Aaron Lee. Second down, give him a loss of 2, second down and 12. See now what Titusville comes up with here with the second down and 12 situation. Cody signs to come wide right. Ackerman and Corcoran along with him on trips right now. Single left. Ball's given off to Aaron Lee, guess on a counter. Out the left side, across the 50, the 45, and hit there and dropped. I'm not sure that's where that play was designed to go, but Aaron got it inside the 45-yard line of Wilmington. One of the better offensive plays tonight. I'm sorry?
I think that's one of those right now when you see an opening, you just might as well go for it.
Yeah, sure. Actually showed pretty good speed getting to the outside there.
Yeah.
everything came to the right, and Aaron was going to the left, got the handoff, and got to the outside, picked up about 8 on the play. Check that, 3rd down and 2. So opportunity here for Titusville to keep the drive alive. Snap, the ball's given up, first man through. It's Easton Hogue, drives, and inside the 40. It'll be a first down for Titusville, right about the 40 of the Greyhounds. Wilmington playing a lot of subs now. We'll try to get some of these names for you as we go along. Well, they got some of the defensive backs and linebackers are the same, so we have a whistle on a timeout. Timeout's going to be Titusville. 6:06 to go here in the 3rd. 40-0 Greyhounds. Titusville driving. We'll be back right after this.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
On the first down and 10 play, Cody Sines comes in motion and gets the handoff, bunches up inside. Another good running play for Titusville. They pick up about 6. 2nd down and 4 for Titusville. Titusville wanting to run really quick here because the clock will be running constantly down 40-0. The mercy rule, they call it. Double wise right and left. Todd on the snap, looking to throw. Throws outside here to Hogue. Hogue cuts it up the middle, and he'll get down inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down and 2. Picks up a couple on the play. One of the things that appears that Titusville's working now is like a 2-minute drill. They're really calling them quickly out there. Trips left for Titusville.
Well, this is one of those games you got a situation, you might as well try stuff that you may be using later on down the road.
Hogue straight ahead up the middle, be close to the first down. I think it might come up about the length of the football short once again. Yeah, he's going to be short by maybe a yard. So bring up 4th down, and we'll call it a half a yard.
And they'll obviously go for it.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go for it. Brown in with the play. Double wise both sides again, Titusville. Got Caldwell and didn't get it. Went off to Hogue up the middle, and Hogue's going to come up short. Unable to punch it up the middle. Titusville can't move the line, the defensive line, and it will be the Greyhounds taking over on an ability of Titusville to pick up a half a yard. I might correct myself here. I was implying that the 2nd D was in for the Greyhounds. They were not that whole series. I started checking numbers, and it was the first-team defense. So we were moving the ball well against the first-team defense until that point. Just unable to punch it in there for the first down. So the Greyhounds take over 1st down and 10. The ball will be at their own 31 with 4 minutes left here in the 3rd, clock running. 40-0, Wilmington on top. Dryden comes wide left. He got a double wing. And the quarterback unable to do much, and that new quarterback is DeMetto. We've heard his name. He's a boy that just picked up the 50-yard touchdown run. So they are doing some subbing now offensively, the Greyhounds. 2nd down, I will give him a half a yard, maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9, we'll call it. 40-0. Greyhounds on top. They've been ahead of this ball game from the get-go. The backbreaker here in this 3rd quarter was Titusville picking off the fumble, getting good field position, but unable to do anything. Ended up with a 4th and 20 And on the ensuing play, first down and 10 from the 50, the Greyhounds took it in on one play, a 50-yard run. And now we have a timeout, and Wilmington needs to talk things over. 3:02 to go in the third quarter, 40-0 the Greyhounds. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Wilmington has just broke the play, first down and 10, and it's going to be another touchdown as they break the big one from their own 31-yard line. They punch it in and pick up one more score with their second unit, and taking it in that time was Dwight Scott. He's a senior, 5'11", 165, and he came across right up the middle, cut it back to the left, and he takes it in for 69 yards, and it's 46-0. We didn't even come close to touching him. And that play was over from about the time he split
as soon as he
the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as he got across the line, that was it.
Extra point attempt now by Kyler Young. Here's that young lady you were talking about. Kick is up, and the kick is good. That's right. That's a young lady with the kick.
And she was in the homecoming.
Yeah, she was a homecoming court.
Must have.
You catching up on all this stuff there, producer? 46-0 with 2:47 to go here in the
I was going to say,
Wilmington homecoming game.
Ain't the producer supposed to give us notes like that?
You know, I was watching.
Not us.
I watched
commentators.
Well, I was watching. What's his face? The former receiver for the Bengals. That's on NBC or CBS or one of those things. Sunday Football. Oh, for crying out loud.
Collinsworth.
Thank you.
Okay.
Collinsworth, and they come up with all these facts all the time. But you remember we talked about Katie Monroe, who worked up in Erie. Well, they have somebody talking in their ear all the time. They have people sitting backstage with computers, and so they sound brilliant. You and I could sound brilliant if somebody feed us some information once in a while too, Mike. So, not to take anything away from Collinsworth, I enjoy watching pro football, and the announcers especially are fun to watch. But they got somebody pumping them something all the time. What's the score of the ball game, by the way? Pirates. It's 3-1 Pittsburgh in the fourth, the last we heard. We'll get back to that. Kickoff coming down, and it's going to go into the end zone. No, we let it roll, and we down it in the end zone. Touchback, Aaron Lee. So Titusville will have a first down and 10. They'll come out to the 20. 2:47 left to go in the third. Wilmington on top. Another big loss for Titusville. 58-8 last week, 47-0 this week. And we'll have to see now what Titusville can do here offensively, try to get something underway here. So far, a disastrous third quarter. Nothing has worked really well for Titusville other than Corcoran picking off the fumble. Unfortunately, somebody grabbed his ankle, Llewellyn, brought him down. Otherwise, he'd have picked 6 on us, but didn't happen. See if Todd can get something going. First down and 10. Todd Brown looking to pass, rolling to his left, looking downfield, throws out, in and out of the hands out there of Zach Carter. Good opportunity out around the 40. Just good coverage. You know, this Greyhounds are playing pretty good D in this secondary. They're right step in step with us. That ball was catchable from here. Now, that's clear across the field, so I should say that with the tongue in cheek because I'm really not sure how close it was. Zach got his hands on it. It was low, but he did get his hands on it.
Let's put it this way, Jim. I don't think the three of us would have caught it.
Hey, you speak for yourself.
No, I think he spoke for all of us. Cody Signs on the counter, cuts back to the left and gets it out to about the 24-yard line. Bring up a third down and 7.
In fact, I'd still be running trying to make that mark.
Yeah, me too. 3rd down 7. As we now come out of the huddle, slowing things down a little bit now, calling plays. Double left, double right, Titusville. Brown on the snap. Brown looking deep. Now he pulls it down. He's going to run. He's out across the 25. That's Corcoran, excuse me. Corcoran out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, nice moves in there.
No, it was Brown.
Yeah, it was
Had
Brown,
it right
yeah.
the first time.
Top of the 7th, Pirates 4, Reds 2.
Go Pirates.
Thing is what are the Cardinals doing?
Yeah. Yeah, if we can't worry about them. Just Pirates have got to win.
Yeah, they just got to keep winning.
Keep winning. Keep winning. They got to start winning. I think they're like, what, lost the last 12 out of 15.
No, they won yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but they lost to like 10. Brown pulls it down, across the 35, across the 40, and stops at about the 42-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down situation, and we have a player down for Wilmington. 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Todd Brown able to pick up some yardage on that play, bring up a 2nd down and 2 with, as I mentioned, 30 seconds left to go here in the quarter. So with the injury on the field, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville. Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's 2 on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. We have an injury timeout with the Wilmington player down, and we're waiting for that to resolve itself, and then we'll get this underway. 47-0 if you just tuned in to us here on the stream. Also let you know that next week we'll be in Hickory. And
back on the road.
Back on the road again.
It's homecoming here tonight for Wilmington. Next time we're home, it'll be Titusville's homecoming, and that's 3 weeks from tonight. So Titusville's on the road for 2 more weeks after this. Hickory and where are we?
We're in Wilmington.
Greenville.
Oh, is that what it is? Hickory.
Yeah.
Wow, Wilmington, Hickory, and Greenville. 3 tough ones. Right now, it's kind of discouraging if you start looking at adding up points. I just saw this sitting here during the break. 104 points so far in 2 games we've given up.
Wow.
Yeah. Am I adding that right? 58-46?
I had Jim come for math, so don't ask. I'm
Apparently
just
I did
kidding.
too, because that didn't sound right.
I'm kidding.
Jim, I tell you, you don't even have to be here and we'll pick on you. Yeah, you got to be careful because, you know, his wife is a relative of my wife. And I have to live with this. Hummers and the Kerrs.
That's right.
It's like the Hatfield and McCoys. I mean, these two get along. Get along very well, as a matter of fact. So watch what you say.
Sorry.
Trips left. Titusville is set to go. Todd Brown now will look to the right side. Get rolling to his left. Still rolling to his left. Got some pressure. Throws downfield. Man wide open at the 45 of Wilmington. That would be Easton Hogue, and he goes out of bounds inside the 45 at the 44. So it'll be that check. That was that Cody Signs. Now we have a flag on the play after the play, and personal foul against Wilmington. Personal foul against Titusville. Offsetting penalties. A little John going on out there, I believe. The trouble with an offsetting penalty, it doesn't stop the situation. Nobody's really penalized for it. except they're marked up. I don't know whether I should have to be hesitant saying that. I'm not sure, but what maybe there is a PI double rule. We'll have to check the officials on that if you get an offsetting penalty or a personal foul. But anyway, they're marking it down in the book. They have to turn that in, I know that. And now the quarter ends. So the third quarter comes to an end with a score of 47-0 Wilmington. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after these messages.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
First down and 10, Titusville at the 44-yard line of the Greyhounds. The ball's given off to Easton Hogue straight ahead. He'll drive ahead to about the 42, pick up a couple on the play, bring up a second down and 8.
I'll tell you what, we're across the field from the Titusville High School marching band, but man, do they sound good from over here.
Yeah, they're playing well, and a lot of energy over there, and that's what a football band's supposed to have. Supposed to be doing. Set to go double wide left, right for Titusville. In motion, Signs to the left to the right. Todd's rolling to his right, throws up, and the pass is complete. 2 Signs, he breaks the tackle and driven out of bounds. Oh, I thought he was going to get away there. Inside the 35 should be enough for the, maybe not. They put the chains back, and he come up about a yard short. They'll spot it right at the 35. He needs to get to the 34. Cody in motion from left to right and set out into the flat on the right side. Todd found him for the short pass. Third down and 1, Titusville. Fourth quarter action, 10:55 to go in the game. 46-0 Wilmington. In motion, Zach Carter. Ball's given off to the first man through. Oh, he's hit right at the line of scrimmage and stopped. Matter of fact, he'll lose a yard or two. I'm not sure if that's Easton Hogue. See who gets up here. Tassel unable to get anything from the line of scrimmage. It was Hogue. Brings up a fourth down, and now it's 4th down and 2.
I was going to say that hole closed in a very big hurry there.
Boy, it sure did. It was smack. Big hit. Signs goes to the right. Trips to the right now, Titusville. Single wide out left. Hogue in the backfield. Low snap. Todd picks it up, though. Looking downfield. Got a man deep. Real deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Flag on the play out here, so we'll have to see if it comes back. And the pass is complete to Brady Corcoran for the touchdown, but it's holding Titusville. Daggone it. Pass was complete from about 44 yards. Todd Brown to Brady Corcoran, but that's going to be called back on the hold. So you put 6 on the board, and now you come back, and it's from the spot of the foul to boot. So it's going to be a loss of about 14 on the play.
And that's once again, one of those penalties we just cannot afford to make. I know I realize the game's kind of, lopsided one way, but still, you're going to look at something you got to build on.
Brings up a 4th down and about 18 now for Titusville. So, yeah, you take points off the board. You hate to do that, Mike, especially when you have so much trouble putting them on.
I had that same philosophy, Mike, with my Lego set.
Todd Brown looking to run. Todd looking to throw again. Now over the middle. It's picked off at about the 35-yard line, out across the 45, and drops it about the 47-yard line. So Wilmington picks it off, brings it back out. That would be Blosey. and he'll bring it out to the 48-yard line. So it is a first down and 10 for Wilmington on their own 49-yard line. So on the fourth down play, Titusville unable to convert on the interception. And it'll be first down and 10 for Wilmington at their own 49. 9:20 left to go in the ball game. Wilmington out of the huddle. The middle at quarterback. We'll try to pick up some of these names as they got a lot of reserves in here in offense. Ball's given up to the first man through. He's hit and stopped. And then I believe that's going to be Slicker. We'll see when he gets up. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. Second down and 9. Yes, it was. Kyle Slicker. Freshman, 5'10", 171. Doesn't look that big out there, does he?
No, he doesn't, Jim.
I was wondering if you guys were awake. DeMetto at quarterback. Spencer DeMetto, he's a freshman, 5'10", 156. Some names we'll be watching over the course of time. Riley Trodden comes wide to the right. Double wing. Ball now is given off on the counter. Across the 50, the 45 of Titusville. Brought down out there at the 45 by Cody Sines. And that ball carrier was Mark Schenker. So Schenker picks up about 7 on the play. Third down 3 inside the 45 of Titusville.
It's a good play by Cody. He didn't go for the fake and just kind of stuck with it and ended up catching his man there.
Yeah, he did. Third down and we'll call it 4. Third down 4 at the 44. Yeah. Double wing for the Greyhounds. Trying to run as much clock as they can. Ball's given up to the first man in motion to the left side, and he's going to be brought down. On the left side, about no gain on the play, so it'll bring up a fourth down situation for the Greyhounds. So fourth down, and we'll call it 4, maybe 5.
If I'm not mistaken, if they punt, Jim, I think this is their first punt of the game.
Yeah, it is, if they punt, and they won't. Yeah, they haven't kicked it all tonight. Double wing. Single back, same set they've used most of the night. Looking to throw. Pass out to the left side, comes up short, and they'll turn it over at the Titusville 45. It'll be first down and 10. Titusville had a man out there, but the ball come up short, trying to hit Riley Trodden on the right side here. So Titusville will take over on downs, first down and 10. It'll be at their own 45-yard line, and we'll see what can come of that.
Not to take away from Wilmington here, Jim, but after seeing Sharon and Reynolds, these guys are in for a long season too.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they're one of the top teams. I don't know how they'll do against some of the speed that you're right that Sharon has. But I don't think they're the ball club that some people have told us this is a down year. Down year to us is 0-10. Down year here probably is 5-5 or maybe 7-3 type of situation. This will even a record out at 2-2, but they show some promise here. But yeah, they're not going to be in contention. I think you saw what will happen against Hickory. Well, we know what happened against Hickory with them last week.
Right.
So yeah, they've got to face some pretty tough going yet. This year they lost a good Grove City team by 2, but they haven't hit Sharon and they have not hit Greenville yet. So yeah, it could be a longer season for them.
You know, you bring up a good point. This Wilmington team out there right now knows exactly what Titusville's going through because they just went through it themselves last week.
Yeah, they did, and of course we went through it last week also. But you're right, they do know, and it's a tough situation. It's a hard thing to coach against because you want to get all your boys playing time in a situation like this, and at the same time you got seniors that want to play. It's homecoming, that kind of thing. So you, as a coach, you get a little bit of extra pressure on you. I imagine you got a parent or two say, "Oh, what are you doing, taking my kid out?" You know.
No, parents don't do that.
No,
they never do.
No, I've never had a parent yell at me. And I'm sure you're playing with youth soccer. You don't have that problem down in youth soccer. I mean, everybody's congenial. My little Johnny wants to play. You idiot, put him in there. Other than that, there's no problem. So, yeah, there's those situations. And as you mentioned, they run into this all the time as coaches. But they also know what it's like when you get beat big time, because they got it last week from Hickory. And they're not coming back here trying to rub our face in it. We've hurt ourselves a lot of times here this evening.
Absolutely.
First down 10, Titusville. In motion is McIntyre. The ball's given off the first man through, and he gets about nothing. Matter of fact, they hit him in the backfield when they hand the ball, so I wonder they didn't take the ball in the handoff.
Yeah, I was going to say he could have easily taken that handoff if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's Brady Corkins now at quarterback for Titusville. As Titusville quickly up to the line once again to get things going. Corcoran, second down and about 14. Corcoran rolling to his left. Oh, he's in trouble. Got a lot of pressure. Throws up a little bit short, trying to hit McIntyre at a 45-yard line. So it'll be a third down for Titusville. Matthew Leach is a freshman in at running back for Titusville, 5'9", 155. Both teams doing a lot of subbing now with the clock running. 4:45 to go in the ball game. 47-0. I honestly tell you, though, Luke, I did not expect the game to be this one-sided. I really thought we'd get a little bit more out of Titusville tonight in this setting. I didn't know whether we'd win or not, but I really thought we might be able to keep it a little closer. Now we have a whistle, flags, and illegal substitution on the Greyhounds. So they'll step that off against the Greyhounds. Too many men out there. It's 11, not 12, gentlemen. So I'll bring up a third down and 10 for Titusville, just outside of the Titusville 45-yard line. Okay, they sent one guy off, sent another guy on. They still have too many on the field? They do. Okay, one comes off. Now we're set to go. Brady Corcoran coming to his left, looking to throw, and has the ball tipped. It's caught by Titusville's Matthew Leach, and he's going to get knocked down for a loss, but pretty good concentration out there for Matthew. Trying to run a little bit of a screen out there to the tailback, but the ball was tipped. Thought maybe it was going to be intercepted.
Coming up at the end of the game, it'll be the Titusville Herald postgame show featuring the Family Video Fox's Pizza Player of the Game. Don't forget, you can pick up your copy of the Titusville Herald tomorrow morning to get all the details on tonight's game. Plus, you'll read about what's going on over in Maplewood.
Foltz comes wide to the left for Titusville. As Titusville gets into punt formation. Corcoran's going to do the kicking. Gets a good kick away, and it's taken at about the 27. And brought down outside the 30 to about the 31-yard line for the Greyhounds. Is one of their starting running backs, Josiah Belosi. And he thought maybe he's going to get a little bit more out of that, but good stop out there by Titusville, good coverage. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Greyhounds at their own 32 with the clock running with 2:35 left to go in the game.
Titusville Herald today had a great article about Jim Becker and the folks at Titusville Community Development Agencies. We had Jim in the studio yesterday talking about the state award they won for their Town Square project, so congratulations.
Yeah, that's a great award.
Big accomplishment. And their second one within a couple years.
Yeah, it's not becoming a habit. They do a good job, Jim Becker and his crew. Ball's pitched back. The running back for Greyhounds come out to the 35-yard line and pick up about 6 on the play, and that is Schenker as 1:55 clock running as Schenker picks up we'll give him 5 in the play, second down and 5. A lot of shirts running in and out of here now for the Greyhounds as we try to cover them all. Titusville doing likewise, putting a lot of the younger boys in. Short of something crazy happening right now, it's going to end up 47-0. I hope I didn't do something here to get myself in trouble saying that. We'll see.
If you're worried about that.
Too late. Fumble on the play, and I'm not sure who got it, but everybody's diving. I believe it is the Greyhounds who recovered. They bring up a third down with 1:19 to go. I'm that way all the time. Is that what you're telling me, boss?
No.
I'm always in trouble. So sue me, shoot bullets through me. But how's that go? You don't know that song, do you? It's from Guys and Dolls.
Whoa, wait a second.
You don't know?
You're
You don't know Guys and Dolls?
As long as I've known you. Oh, I'm not a musicals. Stay away from
I don't like musicals. I'm going to sit and watch.
Your
one on
life
TV.
is a musical.
No, my life's it's a circus, is what it is. I'm the master clown. Double wing for the Greyhounds. A little bit of motion there. Greyhounds trying to get off to a quicker start, and that's going to cost them a few yards on the motion. 23 seconds. The clock is still running. They may not get a play off because of the mercy rule. The clock does not stop for penalties or anything. And we're down to 10 seconds. So the final score here tonight at Wilmington will be 47-0. The Greyhounds on top of the Titusville Rockets. So homecoming works out for the Greyhounds as they take Titusville to task here tonight by the score of 47-0. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after these messages.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Final score here at Wilmington High School, 47-0 Wilmington over our Titusville Rockets, and right from the get-go, it was Wilmington all the way. The big play of the game was when Wilmington scored their first TD, leading 7-0 on the kickoff. Brady Corcoran brought the ball out to the 20-yard line of Wilmington. Good return by Brady. However, on the first rollout attempt by Todd was hit, the ball was fumbled, and Whiting picked it up for the Greyhounds and ran it back in at 5:17. So 30 seconds later, they put another touchdown on the board and went up on top by a score of 13-0. But that was the big play, I think, the one that kind of knocked us down a little bit, and we had things going pretty good. In the first drive, even though they scored at 5:44, it wasn't that bad a play by Titusville. We had opportunities to stop the drive, didn't get it done. Then we had the big turnover for the touchdown, and from that point it went downhill. 2 big plays, 65-yard run by Whiting and a fumble recovery, and then a 50-yard late in the game at 8:31 with DeMeadow as he ran in for 50 yards. Other than that, it was kind of a grind-out situation. Once again, we're probably giving up 300 to 400 yards rushing here this evening. We don't keep that stats, Luke, but when you do that, you get yourself in big trouble, and you can't win football games that way.
Absolutely. This is the Titusville Herald post-game show featuring the Family Video Fox's Pizza Player of the Game. And for all those stats, you can pick up your Titusville Herald tomorrow and read all about tonight's game. We encourage you to pick up your copy of the Titusville Herald tomorrow. You can also go online at titusvilleherald.com. For those of you joining us from outside of the area, maybe in a different state, you can go to titusvilleherald.com, titusvilleherald.com. Mike, your thoughts on the game before we pick our player of the game?
You got me there? Okay. I'm kind of with Jim on that. I think, when Brady ran that kick back and, when they fumbled on the first play after that, that just is that's a backbreaker. And, I think that kind of set the momentum, after that. Like I said, Titusville, they're still learning and adapting to a new system. And hopefully, they just don't get totally discouraged by what's going on.
Well, I see a team that is getting discouraged, and I'm not too sure. I give credit to Coach Hancock again, and I know a lot of people out there probably disagree with me, but I like that 4th down call. You're trying to get something going for your kids, and you're trying to say to the kids, I'm not quitting. We're going to push this thing in there. I know we're down. I know we're going to give them a short field if we don't make it, but we're going to give it everything we've got. We're going to try to get it going, and they come up just a football short. I like
absolutely, and I think a little part of that is I have faith in your abilities to get this done.
Yeah, I think they're trying to give him some encouragement through that, and trying to give him some hope. And I personally give him credit for that. I think that's what I'd have done. You're down 26-0. You went for it 4th and short. Just come up a football length short. So I personally like the call.
Yep. All righty, guys. Family Video Fox's Pizza Player of the Game.
Well, we had a couple of kids I thought played fairly well. I thought Brady Corcoran once again had a good ball game. The run back and so on was good. But I think overall, Mike and I were talking, and you, and we kind of thought maybe Cody Sines had a good ball game tonight. And
I agree. I think he got involved in the offense a little bit more, even though there really wasn't a lot of offense. And, he played another game solid defensively. So.
Yeah, he had a couple receptions. I thought he played pretty well tonight. So. Cody Sines.
All righty, guys. For Mike and Adam running the cameras, and Mike also providing some commentary, I'm Luke Rio. For our play-by-play announcer, Jim Bodemer, thank you for joining us here this evening. A win for Wilmington at their homecoming tonight. We're back on the road next week as the Titusville Rockets travel to take on the Hickory Hornets. And again, this wraps up the Titusville Herald postgame show. Pick up your copy of the Titusville Herald tomorrow morning to read all about tonight's game. Our coverage here from Wilmington, the Rockets fall to the Greyhounds 47-0. Rocket football on the stream is brought to you by Farmers National Bank. Come home to Farmers. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group for GM and Chrysler. They're on the Hightown Road in Titusville. By the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets. By Morrison Builder Supply for all of your home improvement projects. By Big G Tire and Auto. Get back on the road with Big G. By Middleton Chiropractic. Start living a higher quality of life. By Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs. By Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities. By Titusville Area Hospital, high tech, top dogs. By Acorn Acres for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements. By Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville. By the Cranberry Mall for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also presented by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84. Stop in on Saturdays to catch the replay of Rocket Football. By the Blue Canoe. By Bars Insurance. By DNS Printing. By Hasbrook Sand and Gravel. By Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency. And by Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Titusville Rocket Football on the Stream. Every Friday night, we are the leader in Titusville Rocket sports coverage. Have a great weekend, everyone.
This webcast is copyrighted by Lightning Strike Productions and the Titusville Area School District for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this webcast without consent is prohibited. Netcasts originating from the birthplace of the oil industry. We are the Stream.